Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, I'm going to cover Game 6 of Smithy's opening fundamentals. We have No Name versus Varga. This game took place in Budapest in 1918. So let's go ahead and go over the game. Again, we have D4, D5, C4, E6, Knight C3, C5. This is known as the terrace defense. Black tends to get a worse pawn structure but gains active pieces. So C captures D5, E captures D5, Knight F3, Knight C6. Both sides develop naturally so far, and here we have the plans for Black, right? To go Knight F6, Bishop B7, and then Castle, and then Bishop G4, pinning the Knight, followed by castling. G3, White now intends to put his bishop on the long diagonal. Bishop G2, where it will aim at the potentially weak D5 pawn. So Knight F6, again defending this pawn. Bishop G2, C captures D4. Black trades on D4, which clarifies the situation in the center. Knight captures D4. White gets a lovely knight, though. Queen B6. Again, doesn't this bring out the queen early? Yes. Wouldn't a developing move like Bishop C5 be better? Yes. If you're thinking like that, you are learning. Again, this is the annotations here by Smithy Q. So Bishop C5 followed by castles and then Queen B6. Knight captures C6, B captures C6. Black's pawns may look strong, but they will be targets in the middle game. White will finish development and then either pressure on the C file or push E4 to open the center and let his bishop live. Right, so again, what does White have to do here? Finish castling, get his king safe, finish development, and then start pushing for E4, right? Now, this is the issue here, right? White immediately goes E4. So White starts opening the center before finishing his development. He wants to prove that Black's pawns are weak, but the opening isn't about weak pawns, it's about finishing development. So Bishop B4. Here, Smithy Q does comment that Bishop A6 is stronger as it stops castling immediately from White. But again, Black goes Bishop B4. Now Bishop D2. Now Black starts taking, opening up the center. D captures E4. Knight captures E4. Knight captures E4. Bishop captures E4. The center is wide open. Development is about equal. The position looks balanced. Now Black goes Bishop A6. Except White can castle. His king is now stuck on the open E file. Bishop A6 prevents White from castling. Rook C1. Again, attacking this pawn here on C6. And now Black gets his king to safety by castling. Black brings his king to safety. Now we have Rook captures C6. Again, here, probably the best move is to kind of get your king to safety and then start attacking, right? Rook captures C6. White, not knowing what else to do, wins a pawn. But what's the point of the opening is, again, develop, get your king to safety, and then start attacking, right? Queen captures C6. A pretty move. Clearing the E file and deciding the game instantly. Bishop captures C6. Rook F to E8. White wins the rook as well, but Rook captures E8 check. White resigned here. The game would have continued. Again, Queen E2. Rook captures E2 check. And Black picks up the bishop as well, right? So, again, here we have a case where everything was going normally. Again, all White needed to do was castle. And both sides finished development, right? Bishop B4. And now here, Bishop G5. Also, Black castles. maybe get your rook to the c file, and here black can play another move, get his bishop out one way or another, and then start attacking, right? The thing is that white opened the center without casting and finishing development, and it cost him the game. So again, going back to the quote, again, before opening the center, make sure you have finished development. Again, that means um, castling, right? Getting all your pieces out, and then start opening the center, start attacking. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.